Today I'm gonna be talking about the United States Geoscheme. So this thing is this is how the United Nations divides the world. So obviously we have Northern America, Central America, Caribbean, South America, and the rest of these we'll be talking about this in this video. So this is a guide. So this is called map chart. There's you can color different countries. And then we're gonna use it, and then we're gonna color it based on this. And also, if you guys are wondering why I was gone for a few days, is because I was at New York. Okay. Anyway. So first we're gonna start with Northern America. So as you can see, okay, so we're gonna color Northern America with this blue. So Northern America is the United States, Canada, and Greenland. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Then next is Central America. Okay. So the next is Central America. Central America has Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, El Salvador, and Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama. They're Latin American countries. They're usually colonized by Spain. Okay, next is the Caribbean. Okay, why is that? And America. Central America. Okay. Then there's this thing where you can zoom into things. Okay. Exit. Okay. So next is the Caribbean. Bahamas, Cuba, Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Antigua and Barbuda, Guadalupe, Dominica, Martinique, St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Vincent and Grenadines, Grenada, and Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, so reset. Okay. Okay, don't mind my spelling, I kind of suck. Okay, then there's South America. According to this, there's one South America. But really, how we could divide it, I won't be coloring these, but so Suriname, Guyana, Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru are the Western South America. Then there's Brazil. Then there's Bolivia, Chile, Paraguay, Argentina, and Uruguay as a southern cone. Yeah, I'll color these. So that is Brazil. Here's West South America. And then I do this. That is southern cone of South America. Okay. Okay, this is the Western Hemisphere. I'll go over this later. Okay. Next is Europe. So we'll start with Northern Europe. So Northern Europe has the UK, Ireland, Iceland, Norway, Finland, and Sweden. Denmark, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Okay, Northern Europe. Okay, these areas is pretty cold. Okay. Next is Western Europe. Western Europe. Now for Europe, I don't have to zoom in because there are a lot of microstates. Okay, so right here. Okay. Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Switzerland, and Austria. That's basically it. Or you could include Andorra, but Andorra is more Southern Europe. So culturally speaking, like all of this, like Western Europe and in Northern Europe are the same. I mean, not the same, but close cultures. While maybe Spain, Portugal, and Italy might be similar. Then there's entire Eastern Europe, which they are the same culture, pretty much. Okay, next is Southern Europe. Let's do this shade of brown. Okay. So keep on zooming in too much. Okay, Portugal, Spain, Andorra, Italy, Malta, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Serbia, Albania, Kosovo, and North Macedonia. If you live in other countries, Kosovo might be part of Serbia, but then Kosovo is more of a oh yeah, I forgot Greece too. Yeah, Greece is part of it. Anyway, about Kosovo, you might not recognize this. You might, but it doesn't matter. I'm just using the American version. Oh God. Okay. So I'm trying to color San Marino. Okay. Yeah. There's no way. Okay. I might forget Vatican and San Marino, but that's all I can do. But I keep on zooming out. Okay, next is Eastern Europe, the entire rest of Europe. So we have Poland, Czechia, Slovakia, Hungary, Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova, Belarus, Ukraine, and Russia. And then sometimes you might include Georgia, Turkey, Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Kazakhstan as a part of Europe. But in this case, it is not. It is Asian. Okay. What else? Okay. We're done with Europe. So this is Europe. Okay. Now we have Oceania, aka Australia, Asia, and Africa left. So I'm gonna do Africa next. So in Africa, there's Northern Africa, Western Africa, Middle Africa, aka Central Africa, Eastern Africa, and Southern Africa. So let's start with the North. So there's Egypt, Sudan, Libya, Algeria, Tunisia, and Morocco, and Western Sahara. Me personally, I don't recognize Western Sahara since I'm American, but if it were its independent country, I have a feeling it might be more Western African since it just looks good. Culturally, it is North African. Okay, so that's North Africa. Okay, okay, next is Western Africa. Western Africa has a lot of small countries, and it is one of the areas with a lot of small countries. Mauritania, Cape Verde, Gambia, Senegal, Mali, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Ivory Coast, aka Cote d'Ivoire, wherever you live, Burkina Faso, Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria. So that's West Africa. Okay, that's Western Africa. Next is Middle Africa. Chad, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, Sao Tome and Principe, Gabon, Congo, Republic of the Congo, Angola, Central Africa, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. They're Central Africa. Okay, Central Africa. Okay, okay, so next then there's Eastern Africa, which has a lot. South Sudan, Uganda, Burundi, Eritrea, Djibouti, Somalia, Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Madagascar, Comoros, Reunion. It's not a country, it's a French colony. Besides puppet. Mauritius. And yeah, I don't know where Seychelles. Okay, what? Okay, I don't know what's going on. They show like tiny European territories / colonies. Okay, this is Eastern Africa. Then there's Southern Africa. Let's do this color. South Africa, Lesotho, Eswatini, Botswana, Namibia. Okay, Africa. Okay, S Africa. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna zoom in to Asia. Okay, so in Asia, there's Western Asia, Central Asia, Southern Asia, Eastern Asia, and Southeast Asia. Let's start with Western Asia. I think I'm gonna do it with this. Okay. Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, the UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, Israel, Jordan, Turkey, Cyprus, Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. Now most maps include Iran as part of it. I made a separate color for that, so it's a feature you can do here. Okay, this is the Middle East with Egypt and Iran, but Egypt and Northern Africa, and the Iran is Southern Asia. So this is a UN thing, so I just do what the UN does. Okay, next is Central Asia. This is easy. Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan. Next is Southern Asia. India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Bhutan, and Iran. Now I gotta make a separate color for them. This is they know this as the Middle East. Central Asia. And my grammar really sucks when typing, but especially with this keyboard, but I'll fix it soon. Some of them just look bad. Okay. Okay. So far it's this. Okay. And then it's Eastern Asia. And there you go. China, Mongolia, Taiwan, if you recognize it, Hong Kong is part of China, North Korea, South Korea, and Japan. Oh yeah, by the way, some countries also some maps show Myanmar as part of Southern Asia, but according to the UN, it doesn't. I should have done I don't know why I did here, but it's the most relevant, and most maps do put Myanmar as part of Southeast Asia. So it's just that one. Okay. Okay, Southeast Asia. Myanmar, aka Burma, wherever you live. But in the UK and the US, they call it Burma. In the rest of the world, they show Myanmar. Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Brunei, Philippines, Singapore, Indonesia, and Timor-Leste / East Timor. This stands for Southeast Asia. Okay, so I'm just okay, so okay, Middle East. Okay, so then we have only one continent left, aka region, Oceania. That has Australia and New Zealand. Then there's Melanesia, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, New Caledonia, Vanuatu, and Fiji. Now the rest. Okay, there's Australia and New Zealand. Then there's Pacific Islands, Melanesia, Polynesia, and Micronesia. How do you spell Melanesia? Okay. So I'm just trying to fix the grammar here. It's maybe the capital letters I need to fix. So I decided to make a video about this because I was bored. And then maybe not all of you guys might understand this type of concept. Only the people that are good at geography would probably be interested about this. But these days there isn't much. As you know, Block.io added zombies, but I can't make a video about it because it's my because when I log in, it's like, I'm so sorry, there's a VPN, you can't play. That's basically what it is. So yeah, that's sad. But yeah, they added zombies. It's not sad that I can't play it. Okay, so this is United Nations, Nations Geoscheme. Okay, I just put Iran as South Asia. No one cares. Okay. Okay, yes. This is guide, by the way. I think I named almost all the countries in the world, except for these little island nations there, but because they don't appear in kind of this. So yeah, and I'm gonna just re-say all of the regions. So North America, Central America, Caribbean, Brazil, a country, Western Central America, the southern cone of South America, Northern Europe, Western Europe, Southern Europe, Eastern Europe, Central Asia, South Asia, the Middle East or Western Asia, Southern Asia, Eastern Asia, Southeast Asia, East Asia, South Asia. Pacific Islands, there are Melanesia here. Polynesia is like here, and this. Oh, yeah, they do add it, but I'm not gonna color it anymore. I'm bored. I'm just gonna do it. I don't know which color it's in. I'll do with it. Okay. Then there's Australia and New Zealand, the Pacific Islands. Then there's Northern Africa, Western Africa, Central Africa, Eastern Africa, and Southern Africa. So okay. So yes, guys. So this is the end of this video. This is a guide to United Nations Geoscheme. Please subscribe. Thank you for listening and watching. And I'll see you in the next video.